What's up, y'all? My name is Danny Metcalf. I'm the co-founder of this group here in DC called the November Project. If you've ever read about us on the front page of Runner's World, New York Times, Washington Post, the term we always use is that we are a grassroots free fitness movement. Grassroots free fitness movement. What the hell does that mean? Grassroots. There was a point in your life when you were in the best shape of your life. For many of us, myself included, it was when you were in high school, when you were in college, and you were part of this team. You were the point guard, the quarterback, you swam in the IM. But what you had was practice, and you're accountable to your teammates to be there at practice. Then for a lot of people, you graduate, you move on, and the norm becomes that you go to the gym, pay $100 a month, listen to your iPod, run on a treadmill, and kind of dread going to the gym. What November Project aims to do is bring that team mentality back into our adult lives. Two guys by the name of Brogan Graham and Boyan Mandrich made a pledge to one another that for the month of November in 2011, they were going to work out outdoors in the city of Boston, just the two of them. They went home and made a Google Doc and titled it The November Project. And what they found is that it works, that they were accountable to one another, not the dollar that they were giving to the gym. And they got in better shape. They became better friends and did it throughout the winter. Come springtime, they started inviting a few friends who invited a few friends. And this thing snowballed. From Boston to San Francisco to Canada. This shit works. We brought it into DC, myself and Steve Christensen. And then it just kept snowballing, kept growing. But what is it about us that makes us different, that makes it work? Well, we're a little bit zany. We're a little bit weird. We have fun. And that allows this community aspect to grow. So this has never been done before in TEDxFoggyBottom. And I'm gonna ask you all now, please stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up. Now, we do this every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday as a way to open up your vocal cords, loosen up those ties, stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Yeah, just like throw your arms around, yeah. Now, I'm going to say a word, and you're going to say it back to me a little bit louder. I'm going to say a word, it's going to be O, so let's just give this a try. O. O. See, that's not quite loud enough. The louder you go, the less chance is that you'll pull a glute later on. So let's give this another try. O. 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 Oh, 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 boom. All right, the next part of this warm-up is the most technical, and most people screw this up. So I'm going to TEDxFoggyBottom. I have confidence in you. But you're going to turn to two people you have never met before. And I don't care if you're sitting by people you know, you're going to get out of the rows, meet two people you've never met before, give them a hug, none of that ass out thing, give them a hug, and say, I'm glad you came to TEDxFoggyBottom. Glad you came to TEDxFoggyBottom. I'm glad you came to TEDxFoggyBottom. Oh, we're all on stage. I didn't know this was coming. But we're going to keep rolling. I have 5 minutes. In case I'm being rebellious, we might go between 6 and 49 minutes, but that's okay. Let's keep rolling. So what does this free fitness look like? We can all sit back down. Unless you want to stand, that's fine. We can all sit back down. Free fitness. So we're going to zoom in on one day in particular. A year ago, here in DC, we did this event called Arcade Motorcade. If you've ever driven in DC before, inevitably you've been stopped by a motorcade. You're on your way to work, Joe Biden was on the way to the Capitol, and guess what? You're gonna be 30 minutes late for work now. And what we aim to do is recreate this as runners. So what did we do? We dressed up all of our fastest runners in all white, blinking red and blue stuff on their head, November Project Police Department across their shirts, and everyone else was in all black, 2 light bulbs on their head, and they were the Suburbans. This mob of 200 people met at the White House with 50 Secret Service, 2 snipers on the roof, and we did what you just did. We bounced, we hugged, we were loud, we were out there, but what we did was make fitness fun. This group took to the streets. We shut down Pennsylvania Avenue. We went to Constitution. We were giving tourists high fives. People were taking our picture, and this shit was bananas. It was insane. But at the end of the day, that is what we do every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We make fitness fun again. But who's in this group? Who's there? In this 200 people, all ages, all fitness levels. I'm gonna give you 3 examples of people who inspire me every single day. This kid behind me, his name is Corin DeBoer. Corin is a 16-year-old who started coming a year and a half ago. He wakes up at 4:30 a.m. from his parents' house, drives from Alexandria to the Lincoln Memorial, works out with us, drives back to high school just in time for homeroom. Corin also so happens to be a national merit finalist with his choice of colleges to attend. Who else is in this group? Who else is in this zany, weird crew? This guy's name's Ron Buck. Ron Buck happens to be a U.S. tax court judge appointed in 2008 by President Barack Obama. Ron Buck had been to every gym, paying $35 for spin classes, but what he couldn't find is a community that supported him along the way. Then came November Project. He came and instantly was welcomed by 200 people with open arms that welcomed him to this group. Ron Buck inspires us each and every day. Who else is in this crew? Who else is there? Oh yeah, wow. Ron Buck looks good. Ron Buck looks good. Who else is in this crew? Woman behind me, his name is Lauren Bateman. Lauren Bateman's currently in Guinea fighting Ebola, and she was our 6th member to come. And she struggled that day. It was tough for her to go up and down the steps, but what she found when there were 7 of us was this platform for her to commit to, that she was just gonna keep showing up, and she committed to running a half marathon. And with these people cheering her on, that's her head. She ran 13.1 miles, and it was amazing. And along the way, she picked up 100 friends. Now, in today's world, today's society, you've been considered rebellious to simply say hello to someone you don't know on the street, to make eye contact on the metro. And that is what we are encouraging our members to do. Each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, simply turn to someone you've never met, give them a hug, and say, I'm glad that you came. And before you know it, this group of 300, 400 people, who are strangers at first, become your friends, your best friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, but lastly, they become your teammates who are holding you accountable to be there each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you.